Hi Raphael, let's just start to review the game that we played last Monday. Today that I'm going to talk to you will be the same as the last time that I told you. Okay, I just played the normal one of the special gap, and in this situation I show you this valuation. White normal move should be this kind of a move. Then you have to try to defense, and I have to play the two space jump. But now I just played like this. With the handicap teaching game, what you can learn, what you can study is how you can punish the opponent to overplay. When I play the handicap game, then normally I'm having little bit overplay, not so much over. So which means my die phase should be little bit overplay. So what you have to cover is even it is a bit bad exchange for this group, but now your main target is my 3 stones. So you can just have a gap first. When I go out, you can just hane, and when I go out again, then you can just defense, something like this. And we should have such kind of a fighting like here. Then you have a many option. Even you can use your 1 stone. Maybe basing move will be just here, and then you have to let me go out to the center. But one more thing what you can think is that if you can use your 1 stone, then even you can try to get the control like this. And when I go here, you can try to use like this. If your limpan is working, yeah, it's a little bit more complicated. Why this part? Why I'm thinking about this fei? If this is happen, then when I have to keep fly to the center, then when you are punching about this lower area is much better for you. So now since I play here, this corner value is getting down. You shouldn't follow what I'm doing. I can just show you simply why you shouldn't do that. You know that this is the joseki that you know, maybe everybody know. And in this situation, we play here. Of course, it's so obvious, I don't really have to explain. But for example, what if I just push here? In this situation, if black is following my plan, then became my push is a good move. Because this push was not mine, and black might even block here in the future. But now if you answer, then that is became a good move. Of course, you should punish to the good place, and when I jump away, then you should keep playing like that. Then corner value is getting down. It doesn't mean you can have a serious punishing the white. So the actual game, what you are doing is same logic as this one. Let's see that. So yeah, since I go here, I will think about the punching of my 3 stone if I am black. So when you defense, after that I defense, these 2 exchange is good for me. So now somehow you can see that you are following my plan. I played both direction. Yeah, so it's a little bit good for me. Okay, I don't think this is a bad move, but of course you can just go to the big place as well. Now in this condition, I will think we finished the first fighting. We completed the first fighting. But of course, after you approach here, in the future, there is some aji, like there is some such kind of aji as well. If I have a hane, then even you can get the 2 stones. But this kind of a thing will be very small right now. Anyway, there is many things you can bother white. But right now it's just small, that's why I shouldn't answer something like this. I don't mean this is a bad move. This is one of the big plays, it's possible. And this is the information area. When you get the approach from your Chiu Dai Fei, always you should play chair. you need to extend here, and then you have to get the territory first in this area. You know, right now white can't really get into the diag. If I do that, then you know this is quite comfortable for white. Something was wrong. Black has to just have a kusumi, jin, and I can save it easily like this. And ban doesn't work right now. White can't do that. It will be broken. So how I can save is, you can do here, no, I can do it here, and you can do all the sinsao, and then you can save like that. But main point is, since you do this one, since white does this one, it will be very horrible. Then you can get many things. Even you can bother here like this, and even there is theme. Many things you can do. Even you do not bother here, even you approach here. This influences keep changing back to territory in this area. You know, having influence here doesn't mean we must make territory here. That's why you don't have to be worried about getting the invasion there. You can, yeah, when I do that, normally when you do that, I have to play here. If you want to defense efficiently, then you can reapproach again. Still, those stones are not strong enough and make me to jump at that time you can defense. Then this exchange is good for you. Because you step the third line and you make me spend on the fifth line, then of course it's good for you. It's so obvious. So always you should play here. If you just play like that, it will be little bit concentrated. So since you play here, this is what I was talking to you. Right now white was in trouble, so I am supposed to play. And when you continue, still the blocking was good to each other, so I was going out a while. And even if I am black, I'm not gonna play this move. Because it's simple. Your group already has 2 eyes. I don't think black is in danger. Even white, both group, is not in danger. They are not in danger. So it's quite hurry. It's really big place. Yeah. So now since you play here, little bit wasting. Yeah, you spent just like you lost around half a step. It wasn't really important. Yeah, and then I get in. I can get back the territory first. So since I get into the 3-3, you lost many points. Yeah. Actually, my right ordering is doing this first. Still, connecting is very good. You have to decide to play stretch or ban. If you do stretch, then even I do that, it's much better than actual game. I can exchange here. If you have a Hane here, even I do same as actual game, because now your capturing is not like the 100% sente. So it was only one my timing, but I lost it. Since you do that, even I block here, now this is not that attractive. So my timing was a bit not sure. Yeah, it was my mistake. Okay, you know I have to be very hurried to play big plays in the handicap game. So I'm doing that. Here is also same. You have to defense first and let me go to 2 space jump. Even in this condition, then approaching here is quite attractive. Because when you do that, my 2 stones are not that stable. It doesn't mean you can capture. Even I just go to other place, but there are many options. Even you can bother my territory. But of course, your 1 stone will become weaker. So you can even attack from the center. And here will get bigger. Then of course you can do that, you know, like here. Many things you can try. So this approaching value is quite big. Yeah. But now since I go here, you get in first. Okay. And here gap. somehow direction was not really right direction. If I'm black, I will just think still this one stone is not stable enough. I will just try to push in this situation. Then now if white jump, this is my hoping. If white plays like that, then you can go back to defense. Then black still can get a lot of territory. Of course, white has to be hurry to get into the 3-3. It's quite big place even now, but now it should be like that, like this. And then since you jump one time, you can attack here anytime when you want, and then you can get back to territory, the upper side. Even 3-3 is a big place. Why I get to think this push first? If you do that, actually here one stone is not that strong enough. If I just try to minimum, I can do that. When you connect together, if I do that, then it's become an influence, which means that you didn't have to be hurried to get in here first. It's a quite pretty good place. It's a really big place. I don't mean this is also a bad move, but just you can make the territory first and you can do it the next time. Yeah, but now the gap was wrong direction. Since you do that, I can get the territory easily, and this position was really not suitable compared to that I made. Yeah. Okay, this is the actual game. You can check the condition now, whether you are in weaker situation or you are stronger. If you are stronger than my groups, then still you better to fight something like this. And when I do that, then you can try to play like that. Or Hane. Yeah, my cutting doesn't really help me. You always have an insurance here. So if I just play here, then even you just spend one move like this, then it seems better than actual game. Because here when you move here, there was not much value compared to here. So I will not try to defense at that time. Okay, so I have played here. As I told you, this is one of the good plays where we both can go. But now when you approach here, always I'm getting pressing from you. If I don't play anything, and there is such kind of agi like this, even you can fix the order. You can do this first and then jump, something like that. So which means I have to accept. When you do that, like here, and then when you do here, I have a few options, like I have to exchange one time, but it's really good for black, or I have to just keep spend my move like this. Then already you get something. You did by Sente, so you get some point. We are playing for the point. So I didn't want to give you this 2 space jump because it's quite a big place. It's related with my base. So I have played here. But now this is what I was telling you. You know, it seems similar than here. I play, you follow, and then my 근거에 is perfect. You have to know how to compare between center and side. If, for example, I play here, this is what I was making, and you can check about this territory condition. Even you have a aji, as I told you, like such kind of a thing. Even you don't do that, that's okay. Between this and something like this, because normally people like to block here. It seems quite big. But now the center is like you have to really close the 4 doors. There are open the 4 doors. Even you surround one door, still there are many doors are open. I'm not gonna reduce right now. I will just keep play the side first. If this is happen, like here, you can check how much you can get to make 30. You can make 33. If you start close the door, I will just keep opening, like here. And when I'm going here, normally the size will get smaller. Even I just use the normal way. What do you think? You can get about 25 points, but even this result is not good for you. And you can compare between white territory. White territory is much bigger. White is about here is 8 point, and this is about 10 point. And even when I have a reduce, I can get some natural influence as well. Here will be really nothing. Even sometimes I can make it something. But now if you were designing to play like that, and let me go up to the center, and then you just play something. This is a normal one, but nowadays even this is getting more popular since AI. And you know, already you made more than 25 point. And now if I just have a right reduce, but the different thing is even you just jump, then you will be more than that you made just now. The main point is the white territory is much smaller. Cannot really compare. That's called the center. That's why I'm willing to give you the center territory, and I can just reduce. All the time is like that about the center logic. But if you want to try to handle the center, you have to get the more experience. Center is one of the difficult area. Just like we get to focus on how much I can make territory, but you even have to focus how much you are losing the point. That's why when I go there was no reason to block. You can block, it seems big, but now when I break it here, like here, there is really totally dangun. It's nothing. Here now my connecting is normal move, but now I can keep making lighter. Yeah, there are some RG, but since I exchange, this is not really serious big place, and then I can bother your group. So in the future, when you get such kind of move like here, and you will have some painful feeling. Actually, it's quite painful. Yeah, I'm just explaining one more time. Yeah, for example, you know, such kind of a jump will be working for you. Now I am supposed to defense, and this is yours, and you can I have to defense. And now even you just use the normal move, your territory is great, but the actual game, since you play here, I get back everything there. Yeah, and then I'm defending. The main point is you can't expect something here because it was not strong enough. If I give you the better move, it's already something was wrong, but now if you have to decide to play the best move, now maybe you can think like after you did this, and then you can have a ban and then leave ban, then it's at least better than actual game. I can't really punish this one stone directly. Then when I defense, then even you connect, this is much better. And another method, even you have such kind of saugan, like attach. If I accept, even this is better than actual game. If I have hane, then now you can play something like that. Here, this one, yeah, but not too much different, yeah, because before was already wrong. Here is already painful. So but this was quite great. It was really nice. I think I was thinking that whether I have to just play here. Yeah, there is anyway nothing serious, or I was thinking that whether I just need to push one time and do here. So it was quite sharp. I think it was really painful for me. So now eventually I go back to defense. If you want to be more active, even you can just try to go in first. One time is already good for you, even you do not complete about your RG. Yeah, even you can connect or down. I don't think it was really seriously dangerous if you just have a ban and just push. That was one of the method. Yeah, here, as you know, there was some reading trouble as well. You have to just backstep here. Then now you can know that in the actual game, you spent one move was not so big. So if you have to decide to play the not so much big value, you better to go out to the center. Normally connecting at the second line is not so good. So I could capture. Yeah, now this is getting down. Where is the big place right now? If I am black, I will try to ask this one first. Anyway, though, still 2 stones are quite valuable. Now my group is not that strong enough. So if I just play here, of course you have to save it. It's related with my base. You can bother my group much more. If I just capture, you can use it and have it done here. After that, you have to complete this, and you have to do this Sinsao and outside, and then if there is, you can do all the Sinsao. Okay, this group I don't think you can bother too much. Even you cut here, when you are getting something from here, but cutting will be okay. Like this. Let's try to follow. White is in trouble if I decided to play here. Yeah, this is not possible for me. Then which means when you are cutting here, I have to give up. It can be one of a big place, but it's not like the black is getting a lot, because when you cut this one stone, it's also one of the big minus move. And you spend one move, then I can go to big place. It was very small, so I didn't accept to play defending, but now it will become a big place. If you think capturing will be small, then of course you can just play like an actual game, and then you are waiting for the another RG while just defending here. And not many big places. Center will be, even now we can't really develop really big territory. So this is how I'm going to do in the middle game. When you do that, somehow this is less than 10 points, that's why I didn't connect. Oh yeah, this reason is there is what, then you might cut my one stone, so I have to play something. Yeah, now it was really big, you forgot to do that. Yeah, this kind of a thing, if do not work, then it will be big minus, like this one. This was what I wanted to tell you. Normally, if I want to bother the white group, then I will just play outside. I will just keep track whether I can do that. When you are designing to play here, it's a big minus move, then you really have to kill it. So if it's impossible to kill, then you don't have to be hurry about that. White is not going to defend here. There is also same. Yeah, this is quite difficult to reading area. If you want to just take something, even you cut here, you can just capture my group. Connect will not really work. But of course I will just keep trade again. When I trade like this, I get some bad exchange, and it wasn't really a big place. If you want to have a better result, then you can even do this cutting. Then when I connect, then your capturing race condition will be good for you. I can't really connect here. Even this kind of a situation, we will have a keep capturing race situation. So which means I have to give up like this, and then you do. This should be yours anyway. And then when you capture, I have to keep trying to save, however. This is originally right result for me. I don't know, the connecting can be better for the strategy here. So it will be much better anyway. Yeah. But the actual, you know that this one is all about the reading area. It's not like understanding area. You can understand from my explanation, but in the actual game, in order to read, we should have enough power to read. Training of the reading practice will help you. So this was the actual game, which means when I play here, now my judgment was like, it was in my, yeah, in my brain, like it was already seen how this is the result that I can make. And the actual game, the even I know there is something hidden, then I can ask you first. If you do that, I think this is good for me, and I want it to continue and complete. Just this is helpful for me. That's it, nothing else. If you answer like this, I already got some half point here. If you answer here, even I can do this move. And when you answer, then even I can go to other place. Yeah. After I read, I can judge whether that is good move or bad move. So here was something different as well that you can make. But in the actual game, it became a minus move. And yeah, when I touch, you have to push here if you want to catch up the Sinsao. But this made me to go to other place one more time. Here. Since I put here, you can feel a little bit painful, because before all the time you could do that like this. Even you just spend one move, it will be quite great. But now since I play first, you have no timing to do that. I will just bother your group. Yes. But if you answer, when I push that, somehow you can feel that you are following my plan again. Same as beginning. So now this one, you haven't done it. Since you do that, you know, when even you push, something was hidden here. But anyway, you better to ban one time. But if you skip it, then if I can exchange, is double Sinsao plus my life and that is much clear. I don't have to be worried about this group anymore. Yeah, now you answer one more move, but it was even really slow. And you spent many moves there. You spent 2 moves. Yeah. It was connecting was better. Just I wanted to break a little bit more. Okay, after this, I think white is leading enough. So the mainly what you have to have is reading training, plus also you have to realize that which timing you are finishing the fighting. Now that I can see many times when I think I have done the fighting, you are keep chasing my stone, so I can keep go to the big place again, and you are keep answering you are responding, and I can go to big place again. It was keep happened. That is the main point. Okay, so remember about the realizing the timing of the going to other place, and about the reading training. You want to make something about here and even other place. There was a simple reading trouble here, and even older place. Yeah, reading is really necessary. Okay, then we can do it until here. Thank you very much. Then see you next week. Bye bye.